And the news we've been all waiting for. Could Dani Olmo be making his way to the Premier League? Let's get into it. What's good, guys? Welcome back to All About Arsenal. If you're a returning Gooner to my channel, you are welcome. If you're a first-time Gooner, hit that subscribe button and let's go straight into the news. So a lot of us know that Dani Olmo is now a free agent. Barcelona were not able to register him, so let's actually get into the news so we can break it down and understand what's actually happened and what does that mean for Premier League clubs such as Arsenal. Let's get into the news. So Barcelona have lost another appeal to register Spanish forward Dani Olmo for the rest of the season, one day before the deadline. How painful was that? The 26-year-old was signed from German side RB Leipzig for a reported 60 million euros, equivalent of 51 million pounds in August. However, he was registered only for the first half of the season as Barcelona could not meet La Liga's wage cap restrictions. A court rejected Barcelona's attempt to re-register Olmo last week, with the second court backing the decision on Monday, this Monday just gone, meaning he may not be able to play for the club from the 1st of January. According to the Liga, the court rejected the precautionary registration of Olmo after none of the conditions necessary for the adoption of the precautionary measures were met. That's a bit of a mouthful. The Liga also defended the competence of its delegate commission to approve its budgeting rules, adding this has never been questioned by any club, including Barcelona. So what does that mean? It means literally as from this moment in time that Dani Olmo is a free agent. So I know a lot of people are celebrating and saying, wow, yes, something great could be happening for clubs such as Arsenal. But before we get too excited, let me just actually explain something else we might not know, because there's an interesting clause in his contract, and let me begin to read. So I read, if the registration of the midfielder does not go through, and this is from another news outlet, he could invoke a clause included in his contract last August that allows him to become a free agent if the club fails to register him. So literally what it means, and which is what's happening right now, if he fails to be registered, he can actually leave as a free agent. However, the decision rests solely with Dani Olmo, who might also choose to stay at Barcelona and find a solution. So it means he doesn't have to go. So a lot of people have read into this news and they're excited. He's a free agent, he's going to go. Doesn't necessarily mean that he has the option. If he decides to exercise this clause, then he's gone. He can find another club. However, there's a few nuances and things we have to consider. I believe from my understanding, from my research, that Barcelona was his childhood club. So, you know, the chances of him leaving his boyhood club, he's a Spanish international. He's playing in Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in the world, even though they've been going through a lot of financial difficulties. There's going to be an affinity, a sense of nostalgia. So it's not going to be just easy for him just to stand up and say, I'm walking, I'm leaving. It's not going to be that easy for him. There's emotional ties, and the fact that it seems that he's settled and he enjoys playing at Barcelona. And there's another thing, he's going to get paid even if he's doing absolutely nothing. And let's be honest, that might be an appeal to some players, but for 26 Spanish international who's won the Euros, there's going to be that hunger to play. Right now, there's nothing Barcelona could do. So I believe right now with these agents, they're going to be weighing up their options, and clubs will possibly be speaking to him, such as Arsenal. We know that Arteta being a Spaniard, one Spaniard to another, you know, there's that connection. Something could happen. And I believe there is a possibility that he could move, but he would actually have to move for the right place. Right, now let's go into a little bit about Dani Olmo and his stats right now. So like I said, he's 26 years old, he's a Spanish international, and his appearances so far in the Liga, he's made 11 appearances. Champions League, he's had 4 appearances, so that's a total of 15 appearances, and in total he's had 6 goals and 1 assist, and that's through all competitions. I think in regards to the goal side, excellent that he's scoring goals. I believe he scored more goals than our number 10, Martin Odegaard. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but the one thing I'm actually worried about right now is his assists. An attacking midfielder and attacking forward, you kind of want them to be creating more chances than they score. I believe personally, let me know what you think in the comments, an attacking midfielder player, a playmaker, their sole role should be to create chances, create big chances. and the secondary aim for them will be goal scoring. But anyway, we all know his quality and what he's able to bring to the game as well. If you look at my screen, you can see where he plays, and this is where it gets very, very interesting. Like I said, he's an attacking midfielder. I gave that one away. He can also play in the left wing and on the right wing. And we know on the right wing we have issues. There's no Saka and there's no Sterling. We're probably not too bothered about Sterling as much, but Saka is the main one. So this is an excellent option who can provide cover for us and also be a deputy for Martin Odegaard should anything happen, because we realize how short we have been on creativity since he was out, and having no Fabio Vieira because Porto are not letting him go in this transfer window, and we sold Smith Rowe. We are very light in that area, so this would be a very, very good addition. And you can see he is versatile, left wing, right wing, and attacking midfielder, and God knows we need to strengthen those areas. I believe we need to strengthen them more than a goal scoring number 9. Some people would actually say, you know what, I'm chatting bare rubbish, but there you have it. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as we can see, he's moved to Barcelona from Leipzig. Another player at Leipzig we were looking at was Benjamin Sesko as a centre forward. I still don't think he's ready for the Premier League. That's just my opinion. And he has a market value of 60 million, but that wouldn't matter at all. Why? Because he's literally a free agent if he decides to exercise that clause. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should he do it? But this is the main crux of the matter: wages. So let's look into it. So Dani Olmo, currently Barcelona, his base is 148,000 a week. God damn it. And he has a bonus every week of 32,000. So he's getting about 181 grand per week. Those are some serious wages. He's on a 6-year contract. As we know, he signed on August the 9th, 2024, 26 years old. So the question is, can Arsenal cover those wages? We are currently covering a portion of Sterling's wages, which is 150,000. He's not going to stay to the end of the season. He's going to go. We're not going to keep him. He's not been effective at all. And seeing what Dani Olmo is getting as a base, Arsenal can literally cover that. Arsenal can cover his wages without a doubt. And I'm looking at this now, so that wouldn't be a problem. But the issue is, would he decide to exercise that clause for him to actually leave as a free agent? I believe there's going to be a lot of pressure. A lot of agents in the Premier League. Man City are going to be definitely interested in him. We know they're not having Kevin De Bruyne being sharp. They are going to be looking for another attacking midfielder. Arsenal are definitely going to be shopping for him as well. Apparently, Manchester United, he's not going to go there. Just look how they're performing in the league. Nobody's going to go to a team that might be relegated. So Arsenal do actually stand a good chance. And like I said, Arteta being a Spaniard as well, there's that link. No matter how small it is, there's that link. I think all the stuff that's happened with Man City and the FFP, that's not going to be attractive to a player such as Olmo, I believe, especially when he's in a current turmoil with Barcelona. He's not going to really want to jump from the frying pan to the fire. So I believe Arsenal are in a great position to actually seal this deal, and it's an easy one. Like, we don't have to worry about paying a big sum. We don't have to pay 60-70 million because he's a free agent. We just have to worry about his wages. I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do, but let's be honest, we'd rather be in this position than to be having to fork out for a transfer fee and the wages on top. So this is a transfer Arsenal should definitely go for. So let me know what you think in the comments. Dani Olmo to the Emirates. Let's get it. And I'll be back with another video breaking down any latest transfer news or gossip. Thanks for joining, and subscribe once again. Peace.